Vedasi Vedancha Parancha Dhamo Toya Tatang Vishwam Anantarupo. Thou art the primal Deva, the ancient Purusha. Thou art the supreme refuge of the universe. Thou art the knower and the one to be known. Thou art the supreme goal. By these and by thee is the universe pervaded, O boundless form. This is a recitation from Srimad Bhagavad Gita, chapter 11, shloka 38. Respected chair of the session, Honorable President of BGRF, and at the same time, the chair of the session is now Dr. Datto. So I also pay my special tribute to him because of his constant communication with me during last about 1 month on this conference. And he has really made up my mind to make this presentation and my speech here. Esteemed participants from different parts of the world, particularly I pay my respect to Mark T. Jones because of his encouraging words in my previous conference seminar. And ladies and gentlemen, brothers and sisters, and friends, please bear with me. Welcome to this presentation on Karma Yoga and its application in life. I don't like to lose my time for introduction or introductory notes. I just go after at least appreciating my predecessors. I mean, the speakers before me. There have been many from session 1. I have been a constant listener to all of them. And therefore, I have benefited myself to learn many things from them. And therefore, it is the benefit of being the last person, perhaps, or last but 1 or 2, because I have learned from them and I can now know where I made my mistakes and where I didn't. Swami Dibbananda, Dr. Sinha, then Pal Mukund, Stephen Silva, Swami Sarvasthananda of Ramakrishna Mission, and Nani Gopal Devnath, Mr. Dash, Mark T. Jones, and some others. I pay my respect to them because they gave much of their energy in order to present their valuable things to us. Now, my presentation is on Karma Yoga and its application in modern life, which is, as Dr. Datto has very rightly remarked, that it is very close to our heart. Again, I want to chant one Gita shloka. Karma brahmad bhavang vidhi brahma akshara samudbhavam tasmat sarvagatam brahma nityang yajne pratishthitam. Chapter 3, Karma Yoga, shloka 15, and also shloka 10, Shaha yajna prajasrishtva. These shlokas really take us to have our concept established that karma and brahma go together. With the creation, Brahma, the Prajapati, he created this yagna or karma for every person to conduct. Therefore, we cannot avoid karma as long as we are alive. Not only we, all the animals, the Jiva Jagat at large is full of karma. Now, Hinduism is really a very wide philosophy where everyone has got the liberty to explain his own perception and then believe it. Hinduism or the philosophy, Hindu philosophy stands on a very dynamic process of putting the argument and then accepting it when it is proven right to that person. So it differs from the sect to sect. So karma, as defined by different sects, are Sangha, Mimamsaks, Vedanta, Jainism, Acharya Shankar, and many others, and lastly, Srimad Bhagavad Gita. Sangha is Kapil Muni. He said every karma is with desire. So work has to be forgone. It is a sannyas, only meditation. Mimamsaks. These Mimamsaks are the sects, is the sect which advocate that yoga, offering or gifts, and tapasya, these are the Vedic rites and natural works. So these cannot be forgone. Vedanta says there is a chain of karma. It is original and infinite as the soul. Jainism, they take karma as the cause of attachment, yielding results, good, mixed, or bad. Acharya Shankar, he said karma is the bondage of blindness about ultimate truth. It has to be overcome for emancipation and from rebirth. Now, transmigration of life has been the accepted norm in Sanatan religion. Therefore, Acharya Shankar says that in order to be liberated from the cycle of rebirth, we have to be away from the kama karma or the karma full of desires. And we have to be careful about the blindness about the ultimate truth. Ultimate truth is reaching the truth, the God. Then Gita defines life is karma. This karma may be physical and mental. Yaga or desireless karma are synonymous in Gita. Karma, good, bad, or mixed, that determines the course of transmigration of life. The next course of life, what form it will take, that depends upon the karma which we are doing in this life. And also, the life we are leading now is also regulated by the karmas we had done in our past lives. Gita also goes further. Gita goes to the Rajas, Tamas, and Sattvik gunas, as many other speakers before me had already spoken about those. Even Vedic rites and natural work, as the Mimamsaks say, must be done without ego. Karma with ego is Rajas. With ahankar, I am doing it, this kind of doership, recognition, is the Rajas guna, Rajaguna. Foregoing karma for ignorance and rigor, or foregoing work according to one's own varna and sadharma, is tamas. It is the act of blindness. Karma, as a sacred duty to the world without ego, is Shaktik. So, Gita defines karma without ego and without desire as Shaktik. Shaktik means I will go to the Shaktik, Rajasic, and Tamasic gunas in the next slide. Therefore, two ways of karma leading to the glimpse of the divine light or divine power. One is karma sannyas, that is no work with desire. They prefer meditation to external work. And tyaga or jnana, yagga or tyaga, this is the work without desire. They believe in external work, but maybe with or without meditation. So one is with meditation, no external work. And the next is the tyaga or yagna, work without desire, but maybe with or without meditation. Now, we are accustomed to hear about karma yogi or karma yoga. Karma and karma yoga, these two entities, they have a wide difference between them because many things have to be performed before we transform our mundane work into the yagga karma. Now, we are the mundane karmi in this world. Everyday world, we have to do many things. Our regular routine work, our extra work, our burden work. But we do them all with the tamas and rajas gunas. What is rajas guna? Rajas guna is with the ego sense. I am doing this. I am owner of this, of the fruits of this work. And tamas is that I do not know what I am doing. Really, it is a mere blindness to the theory of karma. I don't know what karma I am going to do. I do not know what will be the results. It is a moho or a maze in which I am tempted to do a work in order to have some low-hanging fruits of the world. Now, once this is a stage where mundane karmi works, but he has many crises coming into the life. He has to face all those crises. I will go to another slide afterwards. But at this stage, we see that tamas and rajas, these gunas, I mean the blindness or darkness and the sense of ego, these two things really dominate us in our battlefield of karma, in which actually Arjuna was in while he was in the first chapter of Srimad Bhagavad Gita. From the second chapter, Bhagavan Sri Krishna, the Godhead, he tried to open up the eyes of Jnana in the Arjuna. Now, when we try to get rid of tamas and rajas a bit, this is quite a struggle. Our predecessors, my predecessors already hinted and threw light on these issues. So, these tamas and rajas gunas are to be abandoned gradually. We cannot do it overnight. When these become reduced and our life becomes free from a heavy tamas and heavy rajas, we go for some kind of good mixed work. Then we become the best karmi. Good and sacrificial work. Gita says this is the best karmi. In chapter 18, we have the delineations 42, 43, and 44. We have the sense of tapasyas given by Bhagavan Sri Krishna, through which we can rise to the occasion of the best karmi. And when one is a best karmi, everyone, common one, follows him because he is best. He is not being entangled with any malicious consequences. He does not face any wrong consequences of his own work. Therefore, he is the best karmi. And when the followers follow him, they also think, they get tempted to be like him and also be the best karmi. Bhagavan says, don't discourage those who cannot do such good work like you. But let them do whatever they are doing. But you remain on your own track. Be the best karmi. They will follow you and be best as you. These best karmis then start forgoing ego.